Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Doremi, and in this video I will show you this window seating area which is totally functional, followed by this room divider fireplace centerpiece. Enjoy! Before we start, open your cheat bar by pressing Ctrl-Shift-C and type those 4 cheats to activate them. So before you make your window sitting area, you have to make sure that you have those kind of inside walls. Mine are only a tile deep. Then I'm gonna go and get my kitchen cabinet. I am using the base game Blanco cabinet in black, but you can use whichever you want. So place them against your wall, delete your wall, then get your wall tool and place a wall in front of that one, and place your cabinets. It can be a bit tricky because they will want to go up eventually. Okay, so now you can delete those walls and place your back walls again. Okay, now in build mode windows, you will be looking for the aquarium windows that come with the Eco Pack. If you don't have them, don't worry, you can use any other windows and place a shelf in front of them, so you can put the decorations later. Okay, but if you do have those windows, place 2 of them. Okay, so now we'll place the decorations. So choose anything that you want to place on the window. Don't worry, they won't fit actually inside at the moment, but we will fix this in a minute. So you will want to choose any item. Press the Alt key and 9 to raise that item up. Make sure that all your decorations will be on the same height. There's might be a bit of a little space between your actual item and the window, but that's not to worry because we will fix this. We will move the window so you won't see the little space in between, okay? So just place your item, raise them all up on the same height, and then we'll do the next step. Okay, so now for the next step, I will have to remove the windows. Then, while holding the Alt key, move your items where you want them to be. So a little bit more inside the window. Sometimes you might have to use the Alt key 9 to raise them again, but you shouldn't have to. Do that for all of the decoration items. Okay, so you can check if you look down on them, you can check if they are all in a line, unless you want them a little bit different, but I like them to be all straight. It's easier to see if they're all in the same place. And once you're happy with it, just place back your windows. You can add your wallpapers back, and I love to add pillars. I'm using the experienced pillars from Get Together. I think it looks a bit fuller and a bit more cozy when you add pillars, so yeah. Now I'm going to place the apartment seating. It comes with a stuff pack from Luxury Party. Raise them using the Alt key 9 twice, so I raise them up twice. If you have the same wide as me, you will need 3 of them. So depends how wide your sitting area will be. And then I'm choosing the Immaculate Shelf. It's from the base game. I put them in white, raise them up a couple of times. I'm not sure. I think it's about twice. I raise them up twice. But for that, you will need to take the walls behind because the shelf will want automatically go to the walls. So remove the walls, place them, and then put back your walls. Cool, so I'm nearly done. What I've got left to do is placing some nice curtains. You can place anything you want. If you prefer without anything, just leave it as it is. If not, I do like to add my curtains because, as I said, it looks a bit more cozy and a bit fuller, which I like. And for the last bit, I will use the no-nonsense wedge chair in black. I will shrink them once using the Alt and open bracket, and while holding the Alt key, I will move them freely where I want them on my seating area, and I will then raise them up once, and that's it. That's the finished product. Right, so now I'll show you how I made my custom fireplace. It's not complicated at all, so let's get to it. Okay, so we want to start by placing 2 ottomans seating. Now I need you to pay attention on how I'm going to place those seatings. So first raise both of them twice using the Alt and 9 keys. Then you will need to place them in 2 full squares. Okay, so you need 2 seatings for 2 squares. But you will see that the feet, when I'm placing them, the feet of the benches are just on the outside of those 2 squares. So that's where you will need to place them, because if you don't, it won't really work later when you place your fireplace and all the details that we will need later. So 2 seats, 2 squares, but the feet on the outside. Now go and get some half walls and place a room just behind the seating, like I'm going to be doing so. Go into kitchen and get the cabinets, any that you want. I'm just choosing the Blanco cabinets, but you can choose any. Choose the thin ones and place them inside the room. Okay, so if you have activated the cheats from the beginning of the video, now you can type into the search bar storm drain. It's a debug items, it's from the base game. Then you place it inside the cabinet room and raise it until you can see it. Now get rid of the cabinets and type in the search bar burning wood, and you will see that a log will appear. So once you get them, get a couple of them and place them on top of your drain by raising them up. I'm going to be placing them in a kind of a pyramid kind of way, but place them however you want them. Go get your cabinets and place them on both sides inside the half wall room, and then you can place 3 of them on the outside, but you will need to hold the Alt key so you can then move them freely. And finally place 3 again under the seating area. When you place them, you can see that I'm placing them a little bit outside of the 2 square tiles. Okay, so remember, bear in mind that that's what you have to do. Okay, place a 2 tiles half wall in front of the seating area, then you place the cabinets against it. It can be quite fiddly, but with a bit of patience you can definitely do it. Now you can delete the walls in front of your seating area, but keep the ones in the middle, don't delete them like I just did. Then type in a search bar the Worth picture windows. I get them in black and place them on the wider part of my walls, and then I type 1000 Worth windows and get them in black and place them on my walls. Okay, so bb.moveobjects cheat should be activated, which means that you can remove, not really remove, but just move the windows out of the way, delete your walls, and then place the windows back. Now to place the fireplace, move 1 large window to the side, then you can choose a brand fireplace, minimize it to the max, place them under the logs and rise them up until you can see the top of the fireplace. You can put 2 or 3, 1 is not really enough, so 2 or 3. And once you're done, you can then place your window back. Okay, so before I finish it, I just want to show you how you will have to light this up. You'll have to go and light it up from the top because you cannot click through it because they're real windows, even though she can light it up, but we can't click through it, which is very stupid. So yeah, okay, so stay with me now. I'm going to do the finishing touches. Okay, so now I will cover one side of the fireplace, and for that I'll need the wall vent in black. It comes with a base game, so you will find it. Then you're going to minimize once, and you'll place them against the fireplace. It doesn't really matter for the first row which way it's facing, but for the second row you will have to turn them. So the back of the vent faces outside of the fireplace. Now I'm going to place some logs on the top of the cabinets, but for that you'll have to go into the search bar, type burning wood, and then the logs will be there. Next step would be to remove the cabinets, because for some reason with me I couldn't place them on top of it. It wouldn't work, it wouldn't let me even with bb.moveobjects, so I had to remove them. Then I will raise the logs to the height desired. And it can be a bit annoying, you'll have to move angles and everything to see if it's at the right height, but once you have one on the desired height, then it will be so much easier to place the other ones. So don't forget to hold Alt to move them freely and hold Alt 9 to raise them up. Once you've placed your logs and you're happy with it, place a half wall again on those two tiles, so you can place your cabinets again, and then remove the walls and place your windows. Now we are going to cover the other side of the fireplace, so get your wall vent in black, shrink them once and place them on the other side of your fireplace. And also, once you've done that other side, you can do the front of the cabinet where you've just put your logs on. Okay, so now I'm choosing the plant potted floor. It's from the base game. I'm choosing 2 of them. I'm shrinking them and placing them on top of my cabinet so it looks nice, but you can put anything. You literally can put any decoration that you want. I just like seeing plants in there. Finally, I'm going to add 2 of the immaculate shelves. I minimize them 3 times and raise them up once. And then I place them in front of the cabinets. Then I type plump pillow pads, minimize them twice, and raise them up 6 times, and place them one on the left, one on the right. But you can place them wherever you want. And for the last piece of the fireplace, you will need the fan. So type Steely fan range hood in the search bar and place it in the middle, and voila! So that's it, that's the finished product. I love how it turned out. It looks really cozy, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed the video. Pop over to my channels where you can see other videos I've made, and hopefully you will subscribe and you will give me a nice thumb up. That's it for me. Have a lovely day. Mwah. Bye!